Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thanks so much for stopping by today. We really do appreciate it. We are down at the end of our driveway, aren't we, Ransom?
Yeah.
You want to tell them why we're down here?
Because the tractors are here.
The tractors are here. So I don't know if some of you were with us last year about this time, but we were able to get some Amish from the community over by Shoto to come out and bale our hay. Well, it's that time of year again, and guess who's back? They just pulled in over here about a minute or two ago, and this year we're going to actually time them. I'm going to try to, at least. We're going to see how fast they do our 30 acres, and we know that some of you say these are not Amish, right, Ransom?
Yeah.
A lot of people told us last year, those aren't Amish, they drive tractors. Well, we've done our research over the last year, and from what we can gather, the Amish community here is not a traditional Amish community. They're not Mennonites. They're Mennonites here. They drive like 15 passenger vans, and they do a lot of other stuff. Some of them have electricity. Well, our Amish in this community have no electricity at their homes, and the only machinery that they drive is for their farm. They don't have any machinery outside of that except for their farm use. So that's what we have here in Oklahoma. Call them modern Amish, call them Amish that are cheating, call them whatever you want, but what I call them is our friends, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Because they bale our hay like this every year, and we are really thankful for that. But I've got a hose over here in the field that I need to mark. So me and Ransom are going to come out here real quick. We're going to mark that hose, and we're going to get to where they can see it so they don't run over it. So you want to go do that real quick, Ransom?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I want to hold it up high in a second, okay? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's actually 6 tractors going at once, Ransom. That's a bunch, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you eat? The yogurt? That looks yummy. All right, here's the pipe I'm talking about. We don't want to get this ran over. So that pipe we put in when we had a trencher here. We wanted to get it put in while we had the trencher available, but we haven't done anything with it yet. So we're either going to connect these 2 stock tanks together when we put a new stock tank in, or I might run rural water over here. It already goes down our driveway, and connect it in so we can have water to water the cows right here. I want to mark it. You want to hold this, Ransom?
Yeah.
So to mark it, I've actually got an old tripod that broke on us. So I want to use it. You think this will work, Ransom?
Yeah. I don't think it will. Daddy.
So what?
Because of what I actually said.
What'd you say?
I think that actually didn't work.
So Ransom, thank you for holding the camera. Much appreciated. Let's go see if there's anything else we need to take care of. I think that's it. So it has been less than 10 minutes, and this is probably a 20-acre field across the road. And they have it knocked out, Ransom. Isn't that crazy?
They don't have that one out?
They almost have it knocked out.
Yeah.
So I asked the guy last year, I said, do you guys just have a crew here that all you do is bale hay? And he said, no, not at all. What they do is they all do their own hay on each of their own farms, and whenever they're done for the season with their hay, they all come together and come over here on this side of the county. We're about 10 miles away from where they're at, or maybe 12, but they come over here and try to knock out as much hay as possible, just to earn some extra income. I mean, they've already got the tractors, the equipment, and it's a lot easier for them just to come over and knock it out than us to buy a bunch of equipment, isn't it, Ransom?
And there's one in our field.
I know, he's over there. He's way back there in the very back. You can't see him very good, can you? But you can see that bucket I put in there, can't you? See that bucket?
Yeah, it's very tall.
Yep. What?
I saw one more.
You saw more?
Yeah, one
Well,
more.
that's just 3 tractors at our place. There's 3 more somewhere. I think they're finishing up in that corner over there. What do you think?
Yeah. Then it will come for our field.
This is a lot of excitement on the farm, isn't it, Ransom?
Yeah, we'll stay right here till they come.
You just want to stay here?
Yeah.
All right, we'll stay here a minute.
I shut that gate and that man stopped and asked if I remember that back corner. I saw him go on the back side of that tree and he was like, I told him this side of the tree. He said something about a V. I said, well, I'm sure you can tell where it changes. So he went back real fast so they won't go where he went.
Yeah, there's a spot back there that's real rocky that I told him last year not to do. And I thought that main guy was the one that went over there to
yeah.
kind of
I told him you
figure
were
it
up
out.
front to see in case anyone had questions, but he might
Mama,
have saw
here's
you.
my trash.
Does the I wasn't there when he pulled in. Did you tell him about Hennington's?
Yeah, he remembered.
Okay. Well, that's awesome that we're gonna get this knocked out. 2 days.
That took what, like 30 minutes over there?
Like 15 at the most. No, it didn't even take 15.
This takes 1 minute.
There's still 3 tractors over there.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, there's still 3 tractors on that side finishing up. But they have it figured out, don't they, Cassie?
Yeah, they have for some reason he left and came over here. Like, I guess he could tell his round was done. And then now 2 more have come over and they just do their thing.
So I was telling them last year, we got a lot of grief on this video about the Amish baling our hay. But people, I think when you get out of like Amish country, like in, what's the state?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania, and that like thick Amish country, the further away you get, the Amish become more modern and they become more liberal, I guess is the right word for it, maybe?
I don't know. Somebody will get onto us for whatever words we use, but we've been here our entire lives. Shodo, you can look Shodo up. It's a big Amish community. Like we said in the video last year, there are some who use horse and buggies.
But I've never seen horse and buggies pulling a hay baler like they do in Pennsylvania. I've seen the YouTube videos of that, and I've never seen that here.
No, I've never seen anyone use that type of farm equipment in all the community over there. I mean, I'm not there every day, but some of them drive tractors for everyday use, and they'll put trailers on the back for their family to go in. Some have horse and buggies, but everyone...
Usually on Sunday you see more horse and buggies.
Yeah.
I think it's when they go to church, they drive their horse and buggies more than anything.
Yeah, I guess it's just a different part of the world, but... I mean, some of the research I've seen that said that whatever the church decides, so whatever their community and their church decides is best for their community. So if they have to have tractors
to be competitive, meaning they need to make money for their families to stay, you know, here in the community, then that's what,
because I'm sweating.
That's what they have to do.
Yeah, I would agree that if they agree as a community, if they had horse and buggies, all 5 of them wouldn't be able to come over and knock this out and go on to the next one for their livelihood. I haven't seen them all close, but last year it was like 1 or 2 adults and the rest were all like 10, 12-year-old boys. So it's just how they choose to do it in order to provide for their family.
Yep. So hope you guys are enjoying watching us get our hay baled. That's really what this video is about. And as long as there's no rains that pop up out of the middle of nowhere, because there's 0% chance of rain tomorrow, our hay will get put up very quickly, nice and dry. And I think this is earlier than it's ever been done before.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time it was done. What is this, June
16th.
June 16th. I can't remember the last time it was done this early. So that's all I can say about it. So we'll video them a little bit more, but thank you guys for following along as we get our hay done for our 2021 hay season. Yep. You wanna wave at him? Those 2. What about this guy? You want to wave at him?
Oh, that's a pig. That's a pig.
See how that works?
Yeah.
Yep. There it goes. So the Amish are probably over halfway done with the hay, probably been about 15 minutes. But I wanted to come out here and do a quick update on our herd bull. His name is About Time. He's a Hereford bull. And I don't know if you saw the video the other day, but Adler Farms came over to the farm and he helped turn About Time out. If you haven't checked out Adler Farms yet, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go check him out and tell him Walker Farm Fam sent you. But About Time is out here doing his thing. What do you think, brother? Looks like he's gonna go get him a drink, maybe. Let's see. But we're excited to finally get a nice little herd bull here, and he looks like he's gonna be a good one just by his frame and his structure. Looks like he'll be a good bull. He's very young. He's about 18 months old, so we've got a lot of life left out of him. So we'll take a quick look around at all the other cows because they seem to be doing good too. But I like coming out here at the end of the day and checking on them just to make sure they're doing all right. saw those tractors head out the gate, just like that, they're all finished. So I'm out here in the middle of the hayfield, show you around real quick. So now it needs to set for 24 or 48 hours. We got a lot of sun, so it may be ready tomorrow, but that's when we'll see you next time. We'll catch back up with you when they get to Bellin. So if you can see behind us, Ransom, what is that?
Hay.
That's a lot of hay, isn't it?
And there's one right here.
Yep, there's one right behind us, and they are everywhere, all out in the field. Hay bales upon hay bales, and more hay bales.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
You excited getting to see that hay baled?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
The raking it.
The raking it? Yeah. Those big rakes? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? So we enjoyed getting to see our hay baled, especially with those modern Amish that are coming over with all their tractors and rakes and balers and getting it all knocked out in a hurry. But now the real work begins for me, doesn't it, Ransom?
Yeah.
That's just hauling up a few bales of hay. It's really not that bad at all. Ransom, you like to haul up hay too, don't you, son?
Yeah.
But we're going to haul up some hay in just a little bit and get it stacked up and out of the field, because we got to turn something else into that field.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
You want to go show them?
Is it cows?
Maybe.
Is it pigs?
No, it's not pigs. They got to stay in the pig pen. All right, let's go show them what it is. All right, Ransom, you want to show us what has to be turned out?
Yeah, the steers.
The steers. Take us back and show us. Take us back there and show us.
Here's the iPad. Go stand by them a minute and pet them.
All right, we'll follow you. Don't step on any cow manure.
I don't want to step on them. So here are our alpacas.
Oh, there's our alpacas. Some people might not know their names. Do you remember their names?
I forgot.
Alvin.
Alvin.
And Alfred.
Alpha.
So Alvin's the one sitting down right here. Hey, Alvin. You want to pet him?
He's wet.
Yeah, I sprayed him down just a little bit ago.
So I can do it?
He loves water.
Can I do it?
Yeah, you can do it again in a minute. I bet you it'll come back. But you can pet on Alvin again.
He got fluffy hair. It's
So,
wet.
so Alvin has very fluffy hair. It's actually a little bit too long, but we're getting that taken care of this coming weekend. We have a date set with somebody that's going to come shear the alpacas for us. Give him that nice summer haircut, Ransom. He likes getting scratched on his head. Hey, buddy.
And on his hair too.
Hey, did you know that he don't have any top teeth up there, just bottom teeth on the front?
Oh.
So we've got Reckless and T-Bone.
T-Bone is a funny name.
That is a funny name. So if you haven't checked out our last video, or maybe a couple videos back, I'm actually going to throw an iCard right here because it's pretty important. We're partnered with the Reckless Saints of Nowhere, and we are giving away half of Reckless. So all you have to do is buy a t-shirt or donate $5 for 1 entry. A t-shirt will get you 3 entries, and you can get as many entries as you want. And on August 1st, Reckless, half of Reckless is going to be given away.
Daddy,
so you can fill your freezer completely up. They're fighting?
Yeah.
I don't think they're fighting. I think they're just hanging out.
I think they're just playing.
You think they're playing?
Hey, is that one the dad and that one's the mom?
No, they're brothers.
They're brothers?
Yeah, they're brothers.
And sisters?
No, just brothers. They're boys. So we're not going to disturb them, are we?
No.
But as soon as we get all this hay moved out of the field, we're going to turn Reckless and T-Bone out into the pasture, and they're going to get all the green grass they want all the way up until August. They've been on grass their entire lives, and we put them up in this pen last week to start giving them more grain. But in that field over there, they're going to get to eat all they want, won't they, brother?
Yeah.
So come along. We're going to get some of this hay hauled up. But before we do that, did you want to spray the alpacas with water?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I told Ransom he could. He's been asking to. What, Ransom?
He's coming.
Yeah, I started putting some water in his tank. He's coming, isn't he?
Yeah. Can I spray him?
Yeah, don't spray his face though, okay?
Okay.
He doesn't like to have his face sprayed. Back, Jojo. Let's fill up his water first. Like spraying the alpacas?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
I'm getting wet.
I bet he thinks, oh, sorry.
Ah!
I bet he thinks it's cool too.
Yeah. We think it's really hot out. That's why I'm spraying.
So how many bales do you think it made this year? Anywhere from 50 on the low end is what I expect, all the way up to 103 or 104. Whoa, you scared me. Okay. Look who came out here and scared me. You sure did scare me. So Ransom, I'm trying to let them all guess. How many bales do you think this field made? Listen, now I'm going to tell you, one year it made about 55 bales. On a really bad year, a really good year, it made like 103 bales.
I think this one might have been really good here because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so how many total do you think there are?
I think there's 16.
16? Well, I can tell you there are more than 16.
Like 17?
More than 17.
100?
Less than 100. There's your clue. More than 17, less than 100. So I'll catch back up with you in a little bit, Ransom and I will, and let us know how many bales you think our pasture made this year. And the winner, the closest winner, gets a attaboy.
Yeah.
Tell them good job if they win.
Good job.
So that is 2 bales down and 68 bales to go. So if you guessed earlier, how many bales did you think this field made? It made 70 bales, and that's not bad. I need 100 bales from the wintertime for my cattle and my animals, and I think that we'll get a second cutting on this hay, and we'll probably get another 40 to 50 bales. So I should have more than enough by the time that's all said and done. But you also notice I got my bucket hat on here. This keeps that sun off of me, my long sleeve shirt. Sometimes I even wear gloves because I want to keep as much sun off of me as possible. People in my family have had history over the years with skin cancer, and I definitely don't want to encourage that at all. Try to avoid the sun as much as possible, but out here on an open cab tractor like this, it is just about impossible to stay out of the sun. So one other thing I wanted to talk about before I haul back up any other hay is the spikes on my front end loader. So last year when I hauled hay up, I probably had close to 100 comments about, you should get hay spikes, you should get hay spikes, because that's going to make the job twice as fast. And you are absolutely correct, that will make the job twice as fast, unless I run into a big hole that's out there dug by armadillos. My tractor tire breaks down in front of that and it breaks my suspension. Then I would be repairing my tractor for several days, or a couple days at least, and it would not be as fast. So yes, you're right, I do have hay spears, hay spikes, whatever you want to call them, and as you've seen with that smaller bale, I was able to haul up 2 bales at one time. But for me, I don't feel comfortable going across the field. It's a 35 horsepower tractor. That front suspension is strong enough to drive and stuff, but putting another big bale of hay up there, and like I said, with all those bumps in that field, it could be disaster for that front end, and it really doesn't take me that long. I can have all 70 bales hauled up in maybe 2.5 or 3 hours at the most, and I kind of enjoy it. Especially right now, there's a breeze and the temperature's in the 80s. It's not burning up, so it's really not that bad. There were also some concerns last year about Ransom riding on the tractor with me. Well, guess what? When you're a farm kid, if you want to ride on the tractor with your dad, you get to. And anytime he's up there, he's on my knee. I've got one arm completely around him. He is clenched up there tight. He's not going anywhere. So thank you for the concern. But if you see Ransom riding on the tractor with me in the videos, just know that's part of the life here on the farm, and he's probably going to keep doing that for a while. So thank you guys for following along. I really do appreciate it, and I'm going to end the video today hauling up some of this hay out of the field and get it all hauled up, get it stacked so we can turn our steers out and keep them growing on that green grass. We hope you have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you next time.